Okay, so this article says, in the wake of admission, it appears Russell has retained one of the best attorneys in Birmingham, Alabama, who specializes in criminal defense. Emery Anthony, a native of Birmingham, who served as Miles Law School Dean, an assistant district attorney, and a municipal court judge, is revered as one of the best criminal defense lawyers in Alabama. Anthony, who graduated from Miles College School of Law in 1979, later led the Jefferson County Progressive Democratic Council, the oldest historically black political organization in the state. Anthony, who had always nurtured political ambitions, ran for mayor in Birmingham in 2009. Okay, guys, so Carlee's lawyer is Emery Anthony, and he is, of course, out of Alabama. And this is what they're showing here for the place of business for Emery Anthony on the Google Maps. So if I come out of here, it's right here, the law office of Cody RX and Emery Anthony. Now, it's about a 25-minute drive to get over to Carlee's parents' house from here. So Carlee's parents' house is on Nunnally Pass in Helena, Alabama, I suppose. So basically that's the distance right there, pretty much showing you 29 minutes or 25 minutes to get there. So that's the attorney that, of course, the family has hired for Carlee. And again, he's a criminal lawyer, so you know that in itself says enough.
How the meeting went, what can you comment about the meeting?
It's a great meeting, a short meeting, just to try to identify some things about where we go from here, responsibilities that we need to take care of. But it was a great meeting, and I want to commend the Hoover Police Department and the Chief of Police for their action and how they have handled everything. So hopefully we can get to the end game, as they say, of this particular thing. I know you all have 100 questions, but we're not able to answer anything at this point in time. But just walk with us, and we should be through with this shortly, okay?
No idea when the next meeting will take place?
I don't think it probably will be a next meeting unless something else comes up. But right now, we just want to try to get to the end game and try to make sure our client is taken care of and deal with her issues, and the city of Hoover feel comfortable and safe. That's what we want to deal with.
And how is Carlee?
She's doing better, but still, she's still dealing with some things.
Now, can I ask you, what got you interested in covering something like this?
In covering? What do you mean covering?
In taking care of it.
Oh, no, I represent people. That's my job. I'm a criminal defense attorney. You know, some people don't understand that. People that don't have problems, then they don't need lawyers. People with problems need lawyers. So we try to provide the best service that we can. All right?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Who's your associate?
Cut off Lanice Washington.
One thing I did find from the letter that was interesting to me is that she had no help, and that she wasn't with anybody at any hotel room. So there isn't a secondary person involved here. There's no conspiracy. Nobody twisted their mustache and hatched this plan. This was all Carlee. Charges brought.
Now, if we come over to her ex-boyfriend's T_Sims28 Instagram account, it says Carlee's actions created hurt, confusion, and dishonesty. I was made aware of the false narrative after coming to the defense of my ex, Carlee Russell. Myself and my family's nature was to react in love and genuine concern. We are disgusted from the outcome of this entire situation. I strongly feel exactly like you all, blindsided with Carlee's actions. This is still an ongoing investigation, but with all of the recent information and her confession, now we gain closure with this situation. Well, in all fairness, there is no closure as of yet with this situation, considering it's an ongoing investigation still. So when Carlee actually tells the full truth and nothing but the truth, and then her consequences can be dealt with, then the situation will finally have some closure. Thank you to all my family, friends, and the nation for the support through this. I want to also send my prayers and thanks to Mrs. Angela Haley Harris, her team, and all of the volunteers. Thank you again for your unwavering support. The severity in this matter has not been overlooked, and I deeply respect the genuine support shared during the situation. Please continue to keep us in your prayers. With love, Thomar. Now, don't forget, I mean, he did just have an interview with the New York Post saying that he wishes people would stop bullying Carlee. So, I mean, I get it on the spectrum of when you're not under fire yourself as somebody that you cared about, regardless if they did one of the most stupidest things ever, you know, then when you see people attacking left, right, and center. So, for myself, I can only think about how this channel does things, and we do not at all condone throwing shade to the family's Facebooks or trolling them like that. That's just not our way personally. But there's a lot of people that send really nasty messages and do nasty things on the internet. So for that, for me, that's how I kind of take the bullying thing. But at the end of the day, this is Carlee's battle. It's not anybody else's. The other people can support her and do whatever, but this is Carlee's battle. Carlee created this disaster. Carlee created this mess. This is not a mistake. This was a pre-planned, you know, internet inquiry search prior to the incident, the horrific, sad, pathetic incident happening on I-459 and the whole, you know, pretense of the abduction. So Carlee needs to woman up. She needs to tell the full truth and then deal with the consequences. That's how I personally see this. But I'm going to let you guys leave your comments in the comment section, and exactly what would make you feel whole in this sense with the Carlee Russell situation. What would make you feel like, okay, you know what? Now that everything's out on the table, out on a plate, you know, this is what should happen to Carlee. What would make you feel whole to say, you know what, this is exactly what was needed, and now I'm happy with the outcome.
Good afternoon. Thanks to everyone for attending again today. I want to thank the members of our department and all of law enforcement who played a role in the investigation of this case. Last Wednesday, July 19th, we held a press conference and provided you with the facts of the Carlee Russell disappearance. We told you the investigation was ongoing, and we helped you determine where Carlee was during the 49 hours of her disappearance. Today I've talked to and received a statement from Mr. Emery Anthony, attorney for Carlee Russell. Mr. Anthony has scheduled a meeting for Carlee to meet with investigators early this afternoon, but then I received an email stating that a statement was being provided by him on her behalf. Mr. Anthony asked that I will do now. My client has given me permission to make the following statement on her behalf. There was no kidnapping on Thursday, July 13th, 2023. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. My client did not leave the Hoover area when she was identified as a missing person. My client did not have any help in this incident, but this was a single act done by herself. My client was not with anyone or any hotel with anyone during the time she was missing. My client apologizes for her actions to this community, the volunteers who were searching for her, to the Hoover Police Department and other agencies as well, as to her friends and family. We ask for your prayers for Carlee as she addresses her issues and attempts to move forward, understanding that she made a mistake in this matter. Carlee, again, ask for your forgiveness and prayers. We have a meeting scheduled with Mr. Anthony to further discuss this case. We're currently in discussions with the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office in Bessemer about possible criminal charges related to this case, and we will announce those charges when and if they are filed.